Hi everyone and welcome back to my morning report analysis videos on Wednesday the 22nd of February with me, Rich Perry Market Analyst at Hantec Markets, looking at dollar yen. And dollar yen, it's still, I think, range bound really. You had a positive couple of candles in the last 2 days, and that's pretty much neutralised the outlook again. Outlook for momentum indicators buzzing around there, sort of fairly neutral states really. Stochastics fairly flat around neutral, as is the RSI. MACD line's very marginally sort of rising, but again, I think it's sort of playing out this what we're sort of falling into a consolidation range really. 112.50 is certainly back in as a level of support. That had been throughout January, and it's now sort of provided the low of last Friday, and the market sort of reacted positively since then. So it's sort of a rangy situation that I was talking to in the morning report about 113.20 as sort of a near-term pivot, and it is to a certain extent a near-term pivot, and it's sort of drifting below that. I wouldn't get too worked up about this. I think it might sort of drift back towards a test of 12.50 again, but again the market doesn't look excessively negative. It sort of is more in a drift mode at the moment. I think it's going to be waiting for these Fed FOMC minutes tonight, and then might take a bit of direction off that. But to be honest, at the moment, I don't necessarily think that the market is sort of excessively the wrong side of dollar strength. I think the this sort of treasury yields are fairly calm. They're not really sort of moving around. I think if the treasury yields started falling away sharply, then yes, I think dollar yen is going to be a big play to the downside. But at the moment, we're seeing fairly steady treasury yields, and I don't think that sort of necessarily sort of fits in with dollar yen selling off in a dramatic way. Certainly, I think that is key support at 12.50. You might see it coming under pressure. As I said, the sort of drift off that we've had today sort of reopens the low again of that 12.50 level, and that could arguably be the test. But I think at the moment it's sort of got a slightly negative bias, but without any significant selling pressure. So it'll be interesting to see how this one sort of moves through the day in front of the FOMC minutes, but I don't imagine there's going to be too much further downside in front of those minutes. So I wish you good luck in your trading today, and I'll speak to you later. Thank you.